I now have the honor, on behalf of this government, officially cut the ribbon to mark the policy launch of the National Palm Oil Policy 2025 to 2030.
I am truly honored to join this historic moment at the launching of Papua New Guinea's first National Palm Oil Policy.
This policy represents a milestone not only for the oil palm sector but for the nation as a whole.
It is a strategic achievement for the national government. For nearly 50 years, the palm oil sector has grown without a clear policy.
This National Palm Oil Policy marks the beginning of your new era. An era where land, people and resources work together to build a sustainable, fair and prosperous future.
Let us celebrate this milestone with pride. Let us commit ourselves to a future where palm oil continues to drive economic growth, community prosperity and national progress.
On behalf of CPOPC, I reaffirm our unwavering commitment to support Papua New Guinea in the implementation of this policy.
Oil palm was first introduced to PNG in the 1980s by the Germans. The Germans planted the first oil palm in Rai Coast, and then in 1894 to 1895. In 1967, the commercial cultivation of oil palm began in Hoskins, West New Britain province. When the first oil palm was planted and developed in Papua New Guinea, few could have imagined the scale and impact this crop would have on our people, our economy, and our future. Over the last 6 decades, the palm oil industry has grown steadily to become PNG's largest agricultural export earner, supporting rural livelihoods, generating employment, and contributing significantly to the government revenue. For 50 years, our country has operated in a policy vacuum.
Yet despite these challenges, the industry has become the largest contributor to PNG's agriculture GDP,
accounting for more than 40% of total agricultural export revenues. Every year, the industry generates an average of over 2 billion kina. And over the last 3 decades, from 1990 till 2023, it has brought more than 26 billion kina in export earnings.
The policy will now set the foundation for legislative and regulatory framework that will strengthen governance, attract further investment, and most importantly, expand the smallholder business. Once in place, it will ensure that the palm oil sector is well regulated, compliant with international best practices, and positioned to secure premium prices in global markets.
The National Palm Oil Policy 2025 to 2030 signals our strong and ambitious commitment to place agriculture, and in particular palm oil, at the center of our economic transformation agenda. This policy provides a strategic framework for sustainable growth, investment attraction, smallholder empowerment, and industry regulation.
This new policy lays out the clear framework for the future of Papua New Guinea and its palm oil industry. It strengthens regulation and compliance for accountability and fair practices. And in every respect, this policy is not just a regulatory document, but really a roadmap aligned with sustainable development goals. Now, in this regard, the National Palm Oil Policy is more than a framework for industry. It's a national commitment to sustainable development, placing Papua New Guinea's palm oil industry on a stronger path to prosperity, resilience, and global leadership.
With this policy, PNG is positioning itself to be a responsible, sustainable, and competitive palm oil producer ready to access premium international markets. In practical terms, that this policy lays the foundations for a strengthening smallholder participation through the targeted support and social services, ensuring sustainable and responsible production aligned with RSPO standards and global best practices. On this note, I wish to acknowledge the leadership of Prime Minister Honorable James Marape and the National Executive Council who formally approved this policy under NEC.
This policy is not only a milestone for the oil palm oil industry, it is a strategic achievement for the national government. The launch of this policy is significant because it directly aligns with the high-level economic aspirations of our state. The Vision 250 sets the foundation for an economy that is broad-based and sustainable. The medium-term development plan identifies agriculture as one of the engines to diversify growth beyond the extractive industries. The Agriculture Sector Plan 2023 to 2033 then translates that direction into sector-specific interventions to drive productivity, market access, and value addition. The policy supports the government priority to build a resilient, non-extractive economic base, lessening the dependence on mining and petroleum in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, this policy is not just about palm oil. It is about the future structure of the Papua New Guinea economy. It represents how the government is cascading the Vision 250 into sectoral realities, ensuring that agriculture becomes the backbone of wealth creation for our people in the next 50 years.
This policy is also an open invitation. It invites you to partner with Papua New Guinea in developing an industry that is sustainable, inclusive, and globally competitive. The Marape Rosso government is committed to creating a business environment that is secure, transparent, attractive for investment. We want to see Papua New Guinea as a destination of choice, a place where investment in palm oil delivers not only returns to smallholders or shareholders, but also to development dividends to rural communities and prosperity to our nation.
It is at this juncture that I would like to thank the work of our Minister, Maneke, for being the first minister for oil palm. As a colleague minister at the national level, I have seen his commitment and dedication in the industry. And we've seen him coming up with the, one was the Papua New Guinea joining the CPOC. That was a milestone achievement for our country as well. Minister push for the policy, this policy that now we are launching, the national palm oil policy. And I also want to give credit to the good minister, push for legislation in the palm oil sector. That is the next work that he is doing. Allow me to reaffirm on behalf of our Prime Minister under the Marape Rosso government that this national government, our government, is fully behind this policy. We will continue to support its implementation, including the development of the legislative and regulatory framework to give it full effect. We are announcing to the world that Papua New Guinea is serious about agriculture as the foundation of our future economy.
We at CPOC fully share your vision that the palm oil industry must continue to grow responsibly, inclusively, and sustainably. And together we believe that we can shape a global market that respects fair trade, sustainability, and the true contribution of palm oil to rural development and, most importantly, food security. On behalf of CPOC, I reaffirm our unwavering commitment to support Papua New Guinea in the implementation of this policy.
As we look forward to the next 50 years from now, the oil palm industry is entering a new chapter. It will be a chapter of policy, certainty, and investor confidence, growth and expansion through oil palm special economic zones, sustainability and compliance with RSPO and EUDR standards, inclusive participation, ensuring our smallholders are not left behind, downstream processing and value adding, bringing greater benefits to our economy. But this future is not just for us today. It is for the next generation. The foundation we lay today will be for the next generation to build upon. It will take the industry forward to increase crude palm oil exports, to create downstream products, to expand employment opportunities for the masses, to raise state revenue, and to strengthen PNG's place in global agriculture. As we celebrate 50 years of independence for Papua New Guinea, the palm oil industry also celebrates its own independence journey. We are proud to stand as one of the pillars of this nation's economy, and even prouder to say that the next 50 years will be brighter, stronger, and more sustainable because of the foundation we laid today.
We at CPOPC firmly believe that it will empower landowners and smallholders, strengthen private investment, boost PNG's contribution to the global palm oil market, deliver long-term prosperity for your people, and number 5, unlock new opportunities through the development of special economic zone, which will serve as engines for downstream processing, improved value addition and competitiveness, and inclusive growth. This national palm oil policy marks the beginning of your new era, an era where land, people, and resources work together to build a sustainable, fair, and prosperous future.